In the world of showbiz, where beauty is the most powerful weapon, stars are constantly racing to maintain a perfect image under the paparazzi's flashing lights. They are willing to sacrifice, even trade their natural appearance to achieve the perfect look through cosmetic surgery. However, not everyone is so lucky, and many have had to endure severe consequences. Today, we will reveal the 10 most chilling transformations in showbiz history. Stars who were once at the height of fame now turned into victims of plastic surgery, leaving the world in shock. What motivated them to take the risk knowing the high price they would have to pay? Comment 1. If you believe cosmetic surgery is a nightmare disguised as a miracle. Comment 0. If you're still willing to try because beauty is everything. Smash like if this gives you chills. Share with the drama-loving crew and subscribe. Plus, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more dark dramas. Brace yourselves. The next 30 seconds will make you too scared to look in the mirror. Let's begin. Jocelyn Wildenstein, a Swiss woman once praised for her striking beauty, has become one of the most controversial icons in modern pop culture. After marrying billionaire art dealer Alec Weinstein, she entered a luxurious life filled with power and the constant pressure to maintain perfection in every detail of her appearance. Her journey into cosmetic surgery is said to have begun with the desire to please her cat-loving husband. Initially, it involved small changes, but over time, Jocelyn underwent a series of drastic surgeries that completely altered her appearance. The procedures caused her cheekbones to become abnormally high, her eyes to take on an angular, cat-like shape, and her lips to be plumped to the point of losing all naturalness. After her marriage ended in the late 1990s, Jocelyn's transformation caught the attention of the media, earning her the nickname Catwoman, an image of vanity and endless cosmetic surgery. Her story became a cautionary tale about the dangers of overdoing cosmetic procedures, with reports stating that she spent over $4 million on surgeries. However, the real cost she paid was the loss of her identity, as her face no longer resembled her own. Although Jocelyn's image became synonymous with harsh beauty standards, she had to face the reality that every change comes with a price. The doubt and scrutiny from the public had a significant impact on her life, but instead of being consumed by criticism, Jocelyn learned to accept herself. She stopped allowing external perfection to dictate her life and happiness. Now, in her 80s, Jocelyn lives peacefully in New York City with her partner, fashion designer Lloyd Klein. Although she continues to face public scrutiny and gossip, she asserts that the changes in her face are due to the natural aging process and not the result of excessive cosmetic surgery, as many have assumed. While the media still remembers her by the nickname Catwoman, Jocelyn seems to have accepted and made peace with her appearance. Her story is a reminder that sometimes behind the sensational headlines and shocking images is a real person who has endured challenges, rediscovered herself, and continues to live her own story. The changes are not just about appearance, but also about the journey to find peace and self-acceptance. Amanda Lepore, an iconic transgender figure, has not only transformed herself, but also created a living work of art, leaving an unforgettable image in modern pop culture. Born in 1967 in New Jersey, Amanda not only transitioned, but completely reshaped her body. After decades of surgery, she has blurred the lines between humanity and fantasy, with surrealistically plump lips, high cheekbones that catch the light like glass, a slender waist, and breasts that defy all standards. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Amanda became a prominent icon in New York's nightlife scene, inspiring artists like David LaChapelle and gaining admiration in the underground fashion world. To many, she symbolized freedom, living authentically, and expressing herself without hesitation. However, to some, Amanda's image serves as a warning about the extremes of body modification. Amanda herself has said that she is a work of art in progress, clearly stating that it is a combination of creativity and her relentless desire to reinvent herself. Despite this, she is also aware that not everyone can understand or agree with her decisions, and that is an unavoidable part of the journey in pursuing personal identity. Currently, even in her 50s, Amanda continues to maintain the image she has built over the years. She remains active on social media, working as a model performer and a strong advocate for the LGBTQ+ community. Despite receiving criticism for her over-the-top appearance, Amanda insists that her look is empowering, not vain. Time has softened the criticism, and now both her voice and her message about beauty, identity, and art are inseparable without needing any apologies. Amanda Lepore remains the living doll she once dreamed of becoming, but not just a lifeless doll. She is a doll with a story, a soul, and a legacy that goes far beyond her outward appearance, showcasing the determination and strength in her journey of life. Amanda's story is a testament to the freedom and power of living authentically despite the challenges and judgments from society. Pete Burns, the captivating lead vocalist of the band, Dead or Alive, created an everlasting hit with the song You Spin Me Round Like a Record, making him a music legend of the 1980s. However, behind the glittering success of his career lies a complex story of transformation pain and an obsessive, unrelenting focus on his appearance. In the 1980s, with his striking androgynous beauty, Pete shattered the gender norms of the time, becoming a symbol of individuality and rebellion, with sharp features, piercing eyes, and an unwavering confidence. However, his obsession with his appearance gradually spiraled into a dangerous cycle. An unsuccessful lip injection led to a severe infection and a series of reconstructive surgeries. What began as procedures to fix the damage turned into an endless quest for perfection. Over the years, Pete underwent hundreds of surgeries, some for corrections, others just experiments, each time pulling him further away from his original self and appearance. As a result, his lips became unnaturally swollen, and the contours of his face continuously distorted, making his face a living testament to constant medical intervention. Despite enduring physical pain, Pete was open about his decisions, viewing cosmetic surgery as both a passion and a curse. He admitted to spending most of his fortune in pursuit of a perfect image, which even when achieved, still failed to bring him satisfaction. Nevertheless, Pete's allure and brutally honest nature maintained a loyal fan base until his sudden passing in 2016 at the age of 57. Today, Pete Burns remains an icon of beauty, identity, and individuality. He was someone who dared to change his image, yet paid a very high price for that journey. His legacy lives on, reminding us that fame and self-transformation always come with costs we cannot fully imagine. Pete Burns' story is not just a lesson about physical perfection, but also a cautionary tale about the impact of beauty standards imposed by society. His journey, though filled with pain and regret, also serves as a testament to resilience and self-acceptance in a world that constantly demands change. If you agree with the message of Pete's story, comment 1 below. If you don't agree, comment 0 and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Now let's dive into the next chapter of these powerful stories. Rodrigo Alves, once dubbed the real-life Ken doll, became a living symbol of the obsession with beauty to the point of extremity. Born in Brazil in 1983, Rodrigo began his journey of altering his appearance as a teenager, starting with nose jobs and chin implants. Initially, these were just small cosmetic improvements, but it quickly grew into a true obsession for him. Over the years, Rodrigo underwent more than 70 surgeries, including chest implants, six-pack abs, surgery, jaw reshaping, shoulder widening, and numerous facial reconstructive procedures. Doctors repeatedly warned that if he continued with surgeries, his nose could collapse. Unfortunately, his nose did collapse twice, each time requiring emergency reconstructive intervention. Despite this, Rodrigo persisted in his pursuit of a perfect image, believing it was necessary to affirm his identity. With his glossy skin, sharp features, and nearly perfect symmetry, Rodrigo became a familiar face on reality TV shows, where he defended his decisions as a way to express himself. However, behind that flawless exterior, his eyes always held a quiet sadness, a search for identity that could not always be found in a meticulously crafted image of perfection. In 2020, Rodrigo made a surprising decision. She publicly came out as transgender and adopted the name Jessica Alves. This marked a major turning point in her life, as Jessica felt she was finally able to live as her true self. She embraced this new life with confidence, continuing to refine her appearance while actively supporting the transgender community and promoting a positive attitude toward the body. Now, between London and Costa del Sol, Jessica Alves lives a free and energetic life. No longer a living doll, but a confident woman who has turned her lifelong pursuit of perfection into a journey of self-truth and embracing her identity. Jessica's story is a testament to the strength of living authentically, affirming that perfection is not the final destination, but a journey of self-acceptance and self-love, no matter how many challenges one must overcome. Pixie Fox, a Swedish model known for her shocking decision to remove 6 ribs in order to achieve a 40-cm waist, has become a prime example of the body modification trend in modern pop culture. Before embarking on her cosmetic surgery journey, Pixie was already a beautiful woman working as an electrician and a part-time model. However, she quickly became captivated by the exaggerated images of cartoon characters like Jessica Rabbit and Hollywood, leading her to decide to transform herself into a living cartoon character. Over the years, Pixie has spent a staggering amount of money, ranging from $600 to $1,000 on cosmetic surgeries. She has undergone numerous breast augmentations, facial surgeries, eye color changes, and most notably rib removal surgery, a controversial and extremely dangerous procedure that few doctors are willing to perform. The result is an unbelievable figure with an incredibly slim waist, exaggerated curves, and a perfectly balanced face, looking as though it has been digitally altered in every photo. However, this is not the product of Photoshop. Everything people see is the result of years of cosmetic surgery. Pixie defends her decision as a celebration of body autonomy, asserting that she is pursuing an artistic vision rather than physical perfection. However, in interviews, her words often reveal a quiet struggle. There is a lingering sense that she is still not complete and that something is missing. Pixie's appearance has turned her into an internet phenomenon, but at the same time, she has become the focal point of criticism regarding body image and the price paid for extreme perfection. Currently, Pixie has stepped away from the global spotlight. After facing serious health issues related to her cosmetic surgeries, she has shifted her focus to fitness-seeking balance and self-acceptance. She also shares with the community the realities behind her appearance changes, helping others understand the struggles and impacts of excessive body modification. While she once dreamed of becoming a fantastical cartoon character, Pixie's story is now a stark reminder of how the obsession with beauty can drive a person to extremes, and that perfection can come at an unimaginable cost. She has learned that the pursuit of an ideal image can lead to loss and pain, but the important thing is knowing when enough is enough and learning to love oneself in all its imperfections. Pixie's story is a testament to the power of finding balance and self-acceptance after journeys in search of perfect beauty. Mickey Rourke, one of Hollywood's most alluring actors, was once the epitome of raw masculine beauty and charm in iconic films such as 912 Weeks and Angel Heart during the 1980s. His brooding allure helped him conquer the world, making him one of the global sex symbols of the time. However, at the height of his career, Mickey decided to leave Hollywood behind to pursue a professional boxing career, a decision that would forever alter both his life and his appearance. The years spent in the boxing ring left Mickey with severe injuries and scars on his body. To address these damages, he underwent a series of reconstructive surgeries, but the results were far from what he had hoped. His nose and cheekbones were operated on multiple times, but failed procedures caused his face to become unrecognizable to the point where people struggled to see the handsome actor they once admired. The surgeries left his cheeks unnaturally swollen, his nose lost its natural contours, and Botox took away the expressive quality that had been a hallmark of his performances. Mickey admitted that he had chosen the wrong surgeons and waited too long before seeking proper medical care. In interviews with a rare vulnerability, he shared his regrets not for pursuing boxing, but for trusting the wrong people to fix the damage caused by the sport. Now in his 70s, Mickey has returned to acting, though not in the same glamorous way as before. While his face bears the marks of painful journeys, his talent is still recognized. He has received critical acclaim for his comeback roles, especially those involving wrestlers, and continues to participate in martial arts films for entertainment, all while caring for his beloved dogs in Los Angeles. Mickey Rourke's story now is not just about loss, but about survival resilience and learning to accept oneself. He has learned to live with the changes in his appearance and understands that fame can be destroyed, but it is never the end. Mickey is not just an example of recovery, but also a testament to learning how to love oneself and finding strength from challenges. His story is an ongoing journey to rediscover himself, a journey that not everyone can undertake. Donatella Versace, the woman who redefined allure and became a fashion icon, also represents a complex story about the price of unattainable beauty standards. After the sudden death of her brother Gianni Versace in 1997, Donatella inherited the Versace empire and became the brand's leader, carrying the heavy expectation of maintaining the charm and power that the Versace family had built. Initially, her physical changes were subtle. A little filler, a bit of lifting and tightening, seemingly normal steps in the luxurious world she inhabited. However, over time, cosmetic surgeries became increasingly common. Her lips became unnaturally plump, her skin stretched tight, and the characteristic Mediterranean features she was known for gradually became so sharp that they almost no longer seemed natural. These changes could not be ignored. Those in the know whispered that Donatella, the woman who had set beauty trends for millions, was losing herself in the battle with her own image. Each appearance on the red carpet revealed new changes in her appearance, fueling further speculation from the public and the media. But behind this scrutiny lies a deeper story. Donatella endured enormous pressure while steering a ruthless fashion empire where age was an inseparable factor for women whose careers were built on youth and allure. Now in her 60s, Donatella remains the creative force behind Versace. She has led the brand's powerful resurgence with global campaigns, collaborations with celebrities, and contributions to cultural innovation within the fashion industry. Despite facing harsh criticism over the years, Donatella continues to exude a unique confidence with her platinum blonde hair, sun-kissed skin, and unmistakable appearance. Donatella's face, once the focal point of tabloid gossip, is now a testament to resilience and vibrant life. It reflects her survival in an ever-changing industry that often devours its icons, yet she remains a symbol of strength and endurance amidst the constant shifts of fashion. The story of Donatella Versace is not just about beauty or transformation, but about the ability to face relentless pressures, find ways to survive, and continue building a legacy in an ever-changing world. She is a symbol of perseverance, of rebuilding one's image and reputation from constant challenges, proving that in the fashion industry, survival and creativity are the keys to maintaining a lasting position and legacy. Heidi Montag, once the typical American girl from the mountains, became one of Hollywood's most prominent examples of an obsession with beauty taken too far. At the age of 23, she shocked the public by undergoing 10 cosmetic surgeries in just one day. The list of procedures included a brow lift, chin reduction, breast augmentation, nose job fat injections, and liposuction on her neck. A total transformation that Heidi described as becoming a real-life Barbie doll. The results were truly shocking. Overnight, Heidi's natural beauty was completely replaced by a version of herself that was almost unrecognizable. Her face became stiff, the features overly refined, and her body proportions appeared more like an artificial creation than a real human being. What she thought would enhance her career instead turned her into a tabloid sensation, serving as a living warning about the extreme beauty standards in Hollywood. In later interviews, Heidi openly shared her regrets. She admitted that insecurity and the pressures of the entertainment industry drove these choices. Heidi also revealed that she nearly lost her life during the marathon surgery and had to spend years recovering both physically and mentally. The regret and painful experiences led her to realize that appearance isn't everything, and chasing perfection only brings suffering, not joy. Now in her 30s, Heidi has chosen a simpler life. She focuses on her family, raising 2 children with her husband, Spencer Pratt, her co-star from The Hills, and sharing peaceful, more grounded moments. Heidi has stepped away from the Hollywood spotlight to find balance in her life and learn to love herself without the need for cosmetic surgery intervention. Heidi Montag's story is now not just about physical changes, but also a journey of self-discovery, seeking peace after the turbulence of fame. She has learned that true happiness comes from self-acceptance, not from the price beauty can demand. Thank you for watching this video. If you feel these stories serve as a reminder of the dangers of chasing extreme beauty standards, don't forget to leave a like and share this video to spread the message. Be sure to hit subscribe to support us and stay updated on our upcoming videos. We truly appreciate your support. See you in the next videos.